Hi, this is my 2-year-old edible pandan plant in a pot. Scientific name is Pandanus amaryllifolius. I got this plant I think in January 2022, so it's basically 2 years old. And it was a small seedling punnet, but it was quite healthy. I potted this in a 250 pot which holds about 10 liters of potting mix. The composition of the potting mix is basically 70% premium potting mix and 30% perlite, natural perlite. Now, and also some sand. The reason I put in perlite and sand is I wanted to make this potting mix very porous so that I don't kill it by overwatering it. That's one of the main reasons most of my indoor plants die. Okay, so it has also the challenge with premium potting mix in Australia is that even though they are premium, there were a lot of bark and wood chips in it. And as those bark and wood chip decompose, the soil compacts a lot. So this is why I put in a lot of perlite in the potting mix. Now, this is Melbourne, and this plant basically cannot grow outdoors in Melbourne. It requires protection in all the 4 seasons. Obviously, winter, spring, autumn from the cold, and summer from the heat of the sun. So I'm basically growing this plant indoors, but I did make few mistakes in the first year itself. And in the first year, in the summer, when I first got the plant, I kept it outdoors. I kept it in a place, it was part shade, it received morning sun, and it didn't do well. The leaves got burnt, even in the morning sun, the leaves got burnt. So basically that was the mistake number one. So it cannot take any form of Melbourne sun. So the other thing was when I bought it indoors after that, and in winter, I started misting the plant. The reason for that was in winter we run heaters and it's very dry inside the house. So I started misting the plant. That was another mistake. And I was also watering the plant almost twice a week or maybe once a week, I forgot. And the plant really didn't do well. The leaves all browned off. It looked very diseased. I don't have much photographs of those, but it didn't do well. And it came out really sick in winter. And when spring came and the next 2023 summer, it recovered. So what I did was I reduced the watering. In summer, I reduced the watering to once a week, and I kept monitoring the water levels with a water meter. Now, 2023 winter is where I took maximum precautions. The plant has been indoors since last 1 year. So what I've done is in the winter and spring of 2023, I covered the plant with a bubble wrap. And it really did well inside that bubble wrap because there was humidity created and there was heat inside, and the plant really did well. And it came out of spring as a very healthy plant, like what you can see now. Now in summer and in winter, I reduced the watering to 4 to 5 weeks per watering. Means every 4 to 5 weeks I'll be watering the plant. So, but I'll be monitoring the water levels through water meter, through a moisture meter. That's all about it. And it's really come out well. And this summer, I'm hoping that this is going to grow a little bit because it's still quite small. As you can see, it's not even a meter, but it has developed a lot of leaves, which wasn't there before. Though the height is short, but there are lots of leaves have grown. And there's a beautiful aroma, the typical pandan aroma. As you pass by, you can smell the fragrance of pandan, which wasn't there in the first year. First year I was actually worried whether it's really pandan or not. But now you can actually smell the fragrance. It's so beautiful. Now, I do fertilize this plant every time I water. Basically, when every week in summer when I water this plant, I put in a little bit of fish fertilizers. That's what I do. Taking a little bit of a close-up of the leaves. See how shiny and healthy the leaves are. But I found that the tip of the leaves tend to burn, and maybe because of fertilization. I'm not sure why it is, but I'm okay with it. Okay, that's all about it. Thanks for watching my video, and see you in the next one. Thank you.